Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name once again is Celestial C888, and today we will be using the Celtic Dragon Tarot once again. Now before we get started, I'd like to thank everybody who has already liked, shared, subscribed, commented on the videos if you have. And if you haven't already, please at this time hit those notifications, hit the subscribe button to help the community grow, and comment what has resonated with you with my readings, what hasn't. I love to hear from the community as we grow. And now, without further ado, let us begin. All right, Aries, these are your cards, and this is your general reading for the second full week of September. That is September 11th through September 17th, 2022. Now, first impressions that I have for you, Aries, this week is that you're going to be going through a good amount of changes that are happening this week. Particularly, you're probably going to be dealing with very important life events that are happening, because the first card you have, Aries, is the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles, when it comes up in a reading, usually means that the person is going to have to balance two very important things. For you, Aries, as a collective, you might find yourself and other Aries too, having to balance two things. Maybe you're balancing both work and school. Maybe you're balancing family and friends. Something in your life, you're doing two things at once, basically balancing these two important factors at the same time, walking across this log with it, so to speak. And for you, Aries, for the most part, for the collective, you're going to be okay with balancing out these two things. But do be careful, if something definitely feels like it's heavier, or like, if you feel like you need help in some way, I would say don't be afraid to ask, Aries. Next, you have the Ace of Wands, which tells me, Aries, that you guys are in a process of new beginnings, of new adventures at the same time. Maybe that's why you're having to balance out two things this week, Aries. Maybe it's to get to the other side of something else. Whatever it is for you, Aries, and again, this is a general reading. If it doesn't apply, you can always check for your sun, moon, or rising, But for the most part, for the collective, Aries, you guys are on the verge of new adventures, something new coming into your life in some way. Next, you have the Justice card. Now, the Justice card for you, Aries, it will depend on each individual, because for some of you, it might be that you're dealing with a legal matter in some shape or form. For others, and maybe there's maybe not a legal matter, but maybe there was a situation that happened, a disagreement with somebody, and you finally get justice on your behalf, and people realize that maybe you weren't lying when you were saying certain things about what happened with the situation. Maybe it's just that, Aries, this week you're signing contracts. It could be possible you're signing business contracts, or, stuff with wills. Anything in that realm of contracts, is possible for you as a collective this week, Aries. And the next card that you have is the Five of Cups. Now, the Five of Cups definitely brings on some pain with it, Aries. I definitely feel for the Aries collective. It is as a warning that you might have some depressing feelings this week. So maybe, like I said before earlier with the Justice card, maybe the contract or whatever legal matter, is weighing heavily on you, and it's causing you to feel a little bit depressed and everything. I definitely feel that the Five of Cups is here to say, you need to work through these feelings and not stay in that realm of feeling for you, Aries, because you do have a positive week overall. So I want to say, for those who need to hear it, don't let yourself, be warped into that mindset of depressive feelings this week, because the next card you have is the Three of Pentacles. And for you guys, I definitely see that you're gonna find time to be creative in ways that maybe you haven't been able to be creative in a while. If you look at the card itself, it's a painter painting on it's a door. He's painting stars on a door. But for whatever your creative outlet will be, Aries. I definitely feel that this was going to make you feel better in the long run. I'm sorry if you can hear the dog in the background. That's my dog in the background. Anyways, maybe this maybe this creative outlet, maybe this painting or whatever, or it may not necessarily painting, maybe drawing or something in your something creative in your life is going to help you out with, some of your depressing feelings. For some of you, I even can picture you guys cooking, cooking being a thing that would definitely help you. Can you really hear the dog? It feels like I might listen to this again and not even hear it in the video. Anyways, and last card you have is the Wheel, which again I say indicates that there is going to be great change for you, Aries. There's a wheel turning for you. You're not the only one this week who's I've seen with the wheel. There is like at least one other tarot zodiac that has one. But again, this is a week of changes, and there's going to be some changes for you, Aries people. For some of you, you might even be, it's either like you might be finding changes in your friendships or with your family, within your personal relationships. Something is changing for you, Aries, this week, whether it's a big change, whether it's a small change. Changes happen continuously. You never know where the change is, but it is going to happen. All right, Aries, that is your reading for the week. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, comment to help the channel grow. I would love to hear from the community as we continue to grow, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.